Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Cold Fire, and today I'm going to be reacting to a requested song by Loretta Lynn. And I guess everyone now knows that I am a big Patsy Cline fan, so they're sending requested songs for me to react to, because this one is Loretta Lynn doing a Patsy Cline medley. So I do know that they were very good friends for the very few short years that Patsy Cline and her met before Patsy Cline was tragically killed at 30 years old. I know, very young to die at the height of your career, but she done so much and so good in so little time. And I remember Loretta saying that there was never a day that went by that she didn't feel like Patsy Cline was right there with her. So let's go and see where this is from. I don't remember this. I remember that Loretta Lynn made an album called I Remember Patsy and did all of her her greatest hit songs, that is. I have the album somewhere. I can't remember where it's at. And then there's an interview with her talking with Patsy Cline's manager. But let's take it away.
When I first went to Nashville, Tennessee, first girl singer I met was Patsy Cline, and we become the best of friends. In '63, Patsy was killed in an airplane crash. I never sang any of her songs after that, and when somebody from the audience would holler out a Patsy Cline number, it would mess up my whole show. Well, last year I went in the recording studio, and I did an album of Patsy's greatest hits. And I like to never got this thing cut. And I still have a hard time singing, but I'm gonna sing for you anyway.
You know, it's gotta be hard to lose your friend like that.
I bought the pieces each time I see you again. I bought the pieces. How can I be just your friend? You want me to act like we've never kissed. You want me to forget, pretend we've never met. And I've tried, Lord, I've tried, but I haven't yet. You walk by and I fall to pieces.
Now I do have to point out that the first time that Loretta Lynn says she heard Patsy Cline was when Patsy Cline was on the Author Godfrey Talent Scout show, which was, if you had a TV back then, which only 1 in 10,000 people had a TV back then. Most people had radios though, and Patsy Cline was on the show in New York. She took home first prize with Walking After Midnight, and she said that was the first time that she ever heard a girl singer with so much depth and emotion. Now getting to I Fall to Pieces, when Loretta Lynn came to Nashville, Patsy Cline was already, you know, her I Fall to Pieces was already climbing up to the #1 spot and was crossing over to the pop. It had already reached #9 on the pop chart, so Patsy Cline was the big thing in Nashville at the time. So, of course, she was also in a car accident that almost took her life, where a car tried to pass on a 2-lane road and hit Patsy Cline head on. Patsy Cline went through the car windshield, and it's not like the car windshields we have today where they are safety glass, where they crumble. I'm talking about glass that when it broke, it was like a mirror. It sliced all the way across her forehead, all the way back, peeled her scalp back. And she almost died of blood loss. But, and broke her ribs, her legs, one of her arms, one of her ears she couldn't hear out of for the rest of her life. And she was always self-conscious of the scar. And so when Loretta Lynn got to town, she heard that Patsy was in the hospital, and she sang "I Fall to Pieces" and dedicated it to Patsy Cline. That's when Patsy Cline heard it in the hospital, and then told her husband to bring Loretta Lynn to meet her. And that's where the friendship began. But let's carry on.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow, crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the stars are gloomy, the night was whispered to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. Crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'll leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in this world did I do? Crazy.
I will have to say, it takes a lot of, I'm trying to think of the word. I'm sure that she had to somewhere compartmentalize while she was singing in order not to lose it on the stage, because like she said, she just couldn't sing another Patsy Cline song after she lost Patsy. So I think it was kind of a therapeutic moment for her to get in there and make an album and dedicate it to Patsy Cline. It's kind of like, okay, because she heard so many people asking her to sing Patsy Cline songs, it would break her heart. But if she goes into a recording studio and gets those emotions out and sings the song, like she said, she almost never got it done. But it probably helped her in the end a little bit easier whenever she did a dedication to Patsy Cline, because it was probably something she needed to do, was to get in there in a studio and sing all of these Patsy Cline songs that she was there to witness Patsy recording, if that makes any sense.
For thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
Oh, I hate
Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
that has to be probably, you know,
When I first went to
one of those things that's probably, and it doesn't really, I don't think, you cannot always go by the year that this, because it has gotten over 1,144,000 views. Medley, a Patsy Cline hit sung by none other than Loretta Lynn. Now, it does not say when this came out, but I am guessing from the wardrobe that this was probably, let's see, hold on, let me get my short-term memory loss back. I think that the I Remember Patsy album came out in the year Elvis Presley passed away. I think she was able to get in there and do it in 1977. Hey Alexa, what year did Loretta Lynn record the album I Remember Patsy?
Loretta Lynn recorded the album I Remember Patsy between June 1975 and December 1976. It was released on April 4th, 1977, as a tribute to her friend and mentor Patsy Cline.
Wow. So she worked on it from 75 to 77. It took her 2 years to get that record done. I understand now what she was talking about. She's like, I almost never got that record done. She probably done it periodically, you know, probably whenever she was not feeling so vulnerable that she could get in there and like do it without breaking down. But it said it took her 2 years, and then she finally released it in April of 1977. Now I do remember that she did gain another number one hit off of that, with She's Got You. Patsy Cline, it was a song written for Patsy Cline, She's Got You, right before she was killed. It went to number one. But then when Loretta Lynn recorded it, it also went to number one. I don't think anyone else recorded it and it went anywhere. I'm pretty sure a lot of singers have covered Patsy Cline songs. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed that Loretta Lynn song, Patsy Cline medley. And if you haven't already, click on my picture, look at my Patreon page, go to it and sign up for it, because there's a lot of block videos over there, over 200 of them. And I have, I think there's 65 of them that I've done in the past couple of weeks that I've got to take down in 5 days, or they're going to be just deleted off there. But I do save them on a hard drive. They just don't know that. I'm going to put them on Patreon. I'm also going to be doing movies like Coal Miner's Daughter, Sweet Dreams, and other movies, documentaries. I'm going to do concerts and stuff like that. So I have more freedom. You have more freedom on Patreon than you do on here. I do 25 videos a day. 5 make it through. So I just, when I'm uploading them, after I edit all of them, I put them all up and I'm like, okay, let me guess which 5 are going to get through and the other 20 are going to get blocked, and I got to dispute them. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. And from the U.S. to wherever you are in this great big old world, I love you for who you are, not where you're from. Have a good day. Bye-bye.